Well, hello there, Tankers of the Blitz universe. I'm Flossie, and this is going to be quite an interesting video. If we make our way to the store right here and go to the very top, there is a bundle called the Mystery Certificate Bundle, which has, of course, a mystery certificate in it alongside some other random crates. What I'm going to be doing in today's video is I'm going to be opening and buying this bundle, and then I will be opening the mystery certificate and reviewing whatever tank I get inside of it. As you can see here, there are a lot of tanks to choose from, so I thought this would be a fantastic video just for some fun to do a random review, and I'm kind of hoping I don't get a tier 5 to review, but even if I do, I will still review it very briefly. So yeah, let's get right on into it. We're going to purchase this bundle for 8,500 gold. Honestly, this isn't the worst thing ever. Like, if you do actually get a tier 10 out of this, it's a pretty good deal for 8,500 gold. And all of the tanks have the same drop chance in this mystery certificate, so it's completely random. I also might as well just open up the crates here before we do get started with the mystery certificate itself. So let me just wait for my game to load because we love Blitz, and I love the fact that my storage is just full of random crap. But here we go. We're going into the others section, and while I'm doing this, I have to say if you aren't subscribed to the channel yet and you like to see more videos like this and support the content I make, do consider doing that because it's a fantastic way to do so. So here we go. We're just opening up our level whatever certificates these are. Okay, we got absolutely nothing. And now here we are, the main event of the video. We're going to open this up. What tank am I going to be reviewing today? Interesting choice. All right, the Kanonenjagdpanzer is the tank I will be reviewing today. I'm pretty sure I got like gold or something. Yeah, 35 or 3,700 gold for that because I already owned it. So we're gonna get right on into the tank stats, and then I will do some live games in this beauty right here to show you how this thing plays. This tank has a fantastic gun. You can see its aim time and dispersion are really, really good, and I'm actually going to use refined gun on this thing to just boost that dispersion even more. But yeah, the dispersion's absolutely fantastic. Aim time is fantastic. 2.7 seconds of aim time with a dispersion of 0.246. Absolutely great. Like I said, the DPM of 2,500 while using calibrated shells. It's nothing special. I mean, it's not like Tiger 8.8 levels of DPM or like AT-15, but 2,500 DPM, 2,600 DPM is pretty solid. Your penetration is actually really, really good. You have 268 standard APCR pen, which unfortunately it's not AP standard, but it is what it is. And you do have really, really good heat pen at 339. And you have 57 HE, but HE isn't really that much of a big deal on this tank because you can see here the alpha damage of your HE is only 400. The alpha damage of your other shells are pretty solid. You have 350 alpha on your standard and 300 on the premium. In terms of your gun depression, you have 8 degrees, making this tank very flexible, and your mobility, you go 55 forward, which is pretty solid, and 20 in reverse. I love having 20 reverse speed on a tank destroyer like this, especially considering this tank has literally no armor, so you have to be insanely careful when you are playing this tank. But we're going to get right on into some live gameplay, and wow, we loaded in really quickly. So we are on Helis for game number 1 here. Pretty solid map, honestly, for this kind of tank. I'm kind of hoping that my team goes medium side because, yes, this tank, you do want to play it quite passive because you don't have the armor profile to play it frontline. But honestly, if you're going with your medium tanks, as long as you're staying behind the rest of your team, you can play like midline in this sort of tank. Your camo rating is also quite good in this thing, so sitting obviously further back and just sniping is also an option. But it looks like our team is going medium side, so I am going to follow them here for this game because I honestly think on a map like Helis, people can go any which way they feel like it, so sticking with your team is kind of the best choice for a lot of these games on Helis. But yeah, so I'm going to be making my way using my nice mobility to the corner right here. I'm pretty sure this thing in test had a lot more mobility. Like I'm pretty sure they nerfed its mobility a little while ago when this thing was released, but it's still pretty good. 55 is no slouch in terms of top speed there. We're going to get a shell right into the WoTB. And pretty solid stuff there. I am going to make sure that he can't really hit me here. The thing with 350 alpha is it's nice, especially in tier 7 games, because even if you are like losing a tiny bit of health, like you can usually out-trade other tier 7 opponents. Tier 9 games, this thing you have to play very passive, though, because, yeah, tier 9s will absolutely wreck you, and especially considering you don't have the most amount of HP ever, because you are a Tier 8 tank destroyer. Yeah, in Tier 9 battles, you have to be very, very, very careful. Hopefully, I will get a Tier 9 game next time, just to show you how that plays. But for now, here we are. And so far, I don't know what that guy was aiming at, but we actually get a bounce in this thing, which is kind of impressive. I'm very surprised by that. But this guy does shoot again, so we're going to bounce his lower plate. Okay, interesting stuff right there. I'm going to just try and finish this guy off with my premium shells here. Ah, unfortunate roll. Bro, 300 alpha and I rolled 260. We love RNG, don't we, guys? But he does get finished off regardless. And with that out of the way, I think I might just push this here because I do have enough alpha to take this Helsing out. If I don't low roll again. Okay, Wargaming, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's see, give me a high roll on this guy. Oh, 323. Dude, I'm getting the worst rolls right now ever. This Tiger 2 needs to, like, use his HP and, like, kind of just kill these guys. I don't know why he's, like, waiting, but I guess we're going to lose this game regardless, so, that's a little sad. I was hoping that our team was going to be able to just push this side more aggressive, but they all just kind of sat in mid and died for no reason. That's, a little bit annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm going to see if I can do a little bit more damage, though. Our Tiger 2 is still alive, so I'm hoping the Tiger 1 on the enemy team is going to get, like, distracted by him. Oh, or he's just going to see me. Okay. In that case, 438 max roll into his tank, and I'm probably going to die soon. Oh my god, there is no way that guy just missed. There's no way this guy is going to miss, or he just missed me. That is so funny. I'm going to turn around using my traverse speed, please, like miss or something. I mean, I guess that works too. Anyways. This T-49 Fearless, bro, I actually can't believe he missed me. That was a really sad battle, I'm not gonna lie. Our team had, like, every opportunity to push medium side and, like, win that, but they just didn't do that. So, oh well, it is what it is. 2,700 damage almost. Not too bad, I guess. Could have done better if the team didn't. Oh my god, our whole team sucked. But anyways, with that horrible tragedy out of the way, we're gonna get on into game number 2 here. And let's see if we get into a Tier 9 game for the second battle, because, like I was saying last game, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, I guess not. But anyways, like, a Tier 9 battle would have been really interesting in this tank, because you have to play so passive. Like, it's crazy, because all Tier 9 players know that, like, they can most likely HE you frontally, and, yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. But we're in another Tier 7, Tier 8 battle, so this should be okay. We're on Faust as well, so I'm going to go medium side. I'm wondering if I do want to play more so like this bush here, or if I want to go to this bush here. I'm not really sure yet. I also don't know why our Smasher is like using his speed boost and going heavy side by himself. Okay. Average Smasher gameplay right there. I'm actually going to play into this aggressive bush right here, because I do see the RU, or not RU, sorry, the LT-432 is spotted, and he is going to get hit by me. Oh boy. Okay, well, they have someone else in the enemy team's bush there, so I'm going to switch positions here. The Defender Mark 1 is sitting in the open. I'm hoping that my gun depression is going to be enough to hit him. Nice. We do get a shell into him, resetting the base cap. Our teammate is also shooting at him too, which is very good. Looks like this guy is out of shells, so I'm going to try and hit him once more. The Tiger 1 on their team is also playing aggressive, while their whole team is just frontlining. Interesting. There is the WZ as well. I have to be careful of that WZ, because he can hit me from here, and I'm really worried that he's just going to nuke me for all my health. But luckily, I was able to finish off the Helsing. The Stayer on our team, I mean, our whole team has no health anymore. What is this? Interesting. Well, I'm hoping that maybe I can get a shell into this Tiger. Sad stuff right there. But yeah, at this point in the battle, I'm just really hoping that my team stays alive, because yeah, this is not going well. I will say that right now. Although, we are actually up a tank. Okay, interesting. So we're, like, almost down on HP, but, like, up guns. So that's kind of good and bad. But I'm hoping this Tiger 1 just pokes again. You can see the nice heat pen in this tank, though. It's helping me out when it comes to penning this guy in the turret and the upper plate right there. And we are actually effectively out-trading him every single shot. So it's not like I'm too worried about this guy shooting me, but again, I don't have HP to keep trading back and forth with him, even if he's only hitting me for like 200 damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch targets right here. We're going to go for this low right here because he is kind of just by himself. And of course my shell bounces, but this guy should be free damage if he keeps pushing up. I'm not sure what he's doing, but oh, hello, there's the LT. You know what? I'm going to go for the mobility. Getting this guy super low and out of the game is going to be very important. The low is actually tunneling me too, so I'm just going to back up, and now maybe I can get a shell into his hatch or something. Bro, that's so annoying. This guy's playing very smart because he's like using the cover that he has to kind of stop me from stopping me from getting shots into him there. So I'm hoping this LT just pokes because this guy is going to be really annoying if he stays alive. But there we go, he now dies. And it looks like I might have free farm on the rear of this low right here. So we're going to use our decent DPM. I wonder if the Scorpion G... Oh my god, I thought he was going to die from that. Bruh, he just stole my damage. Rip. Oh well, we still deal 150 into him, finishing him off. That was a better game. I definitely could have played a bit safer. I did lose a lot of HP there, especially to the medium side. And I guess losing some health to that low and not getting a pen into him was a little annoying. But yeah, we did okay that game. But you can see just how difficult this tank is to play. And 2,900 damage was an ace, which means that like not many people are doing well in this tank. So it's a very tricky tank to play. It's kind of fun, though, when it works. I do like the overall gameplay of it, but I do think something like a Scorpion G or like SU-130 PM would just do this tank's job better because they have more alpha. Honestly, the Scorpion G has like equally as nice of a gun in terms of its accuracy. So yeah, I mean, this tank's fun, but it's nothing special. And honestly, I wouldn't go out of my way to be buying this thing normally like in the store unless it came out for a decent enough price. But that's the Kanonenjagdpanzer for you guys. Let me know what you guys personally think about this tank. And for any of you out there who are not yet subscribed to my channel, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you would like to, please do so, as it's a great way to support the content that I make, as well as stay up to date when I post videos almost daily. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.